Buongiorno e benvenuti. Hello and welcome to the Italian cooking class. Today what I'm going to do is make some fresh calamari rings and serve them up with a beautiful tartare sauce and some lemon. Just a really simple, quick, easy recipe, and it'll be just fantastic for you. It's really nice, drop dead gorgeous, knock the socks off any guests that come around, and it takes next to no time at all. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we actually prepare the calamari rings. Now in another video episode I actually cleaned some calamari complete, but I'm not sure what part of the world you come from, but if that's all you can get, then you can use those, or you might even be able to buy them already cut fresh, or you can buy, because here in Australia what we can buy is actual pre-cleaned, ready to go, skinned and cleaned squid tubes. How easy is that? I mean, like, you can't get much better than that. They are frozen, obviously, because they have been worked with and treated, but there are, once they're chilled and thawed, they are really, really a good product. So this is the squid tube that has already been cleaned, ready to go. So what we're going to do is just cut them up into tubes, you know, about 1 centimetre in width. And you can cut them any thickness you like. The only variance that will have on the whole end result is how the time you spend cooking it. And these things literally cook in about 30-40 seconds flat, folks. It is quick. The oil is hot. We lightly flour them, and then we cook them, and just really quick, and they get really nice and tender. And that's the beautiful thing about them. But I'll cut them up, and then I'll show you what we do. Okay, what I've done is I've cut all the calamari. To lightly flour them and quickly cook them off, and it takes next to no time at all. Then we're going to serve them on just a very light base of lettuce, very simple, with a bit of slice of lemon that just comes through beautifully. Now the salt over here we're going to actually add to the calamari first, so that it actually draws the flavour out of the calamari before it's actually in the flour and when it's frying. Now we'll just add the oil to this here first, so that it actually starts heating up, and you want it to be quite high. Now we could add the salt to it later after it's actually cooked and fried and sitting in the plate. Though what happens is that you get that it's different flavour because the salt's on the outside of the calamari after it's cooked. It's better to salt it first so the flavour comes out. And also the salt's cooking in the oil, so it's dissolving, which is really important, so you get that nice flavour, not of the salt but of the calamari coming through. So we'll a little bit of salt there, and we'll give that a stir through like that. Now when we do these, we don't really want to let the calamari sit in the flour too long, because it absorbs too much, because the flour also draws the moisture and to the surface, and it actually absorbs more flour all the time. So we want to quickly throw it in the flour, toss it around quick, shake any excess flour off, and throw it straight in the oil and let that cook off for about 30 seconds on each side, not long at all. If you have a deep fryer, better still, throw the whole thing in to the hot oil and cook it for about 45 seconds, then strain it and put it in the plate ready to go. So that's starting to get some nice different textures in there, so I know that's heating up. So we'll just throw these in here like this, nice and quickly. We'll just toss them in the flour, very lightly. Just shake that up in there like that. It's important to have the oil hot so the actual calamari doesn't stick to the actual base of the pan. There we go. And just cook them just enough, you know, till they're golden brown on each side. Well, not golden brown, but certainly golden, you know. And you can crumb them if you like. It just takes a little bit longer to cook because you have to cook the breadcrumbs, of course. Because otherwise they'll just soak up too much oil. There we go, that one's just golden. Can you see that there? Just golden yellow. That's been about 30 seconds on there. I'll just turn the heat up a little bit more, so that's good. So that it actually, there we go, that one's just slightly golden as well. And when we get to that stage, all we do is just turn them over, that's all. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just cooking off, this is taking all of about 8 minutes. I'm just cooking off the last bit of the calamari, and in the time I'm just getting ready to serve it. As you can see, they're over here, just ready to go. Here are the wonderful calamari rings that we cooked up. I actually dressed the salad with the vinaigrette that I made, that I've shown. Just beautiful, because I had some in the bottle. Just wonderful, you know, just get it out, squirt it, ready to go. You know what's in it, it's just great. And there's the beautiful calamari rings. I'm going to put some lemon on them, because I love the lemon on the calamari. They're just beautiful. They took next to no time at all to cook. And I'm going to actually see the steam coming off them, still nice and hot. I'm going to use my fingers dipping in the tartare. That is really nice. The beautiful olives and the capers and the gherkins through the tartare with the lemon and the calamari, but just beautiful. Takes no time at all, folks. You can also use gluten-free flour. Totally a gluten-free product then, and it's just really wonderful. It's really enjoyable. It's quick, it's easy, it's fresh. You know what's in it. Do it, folks, because it really is a great thing. Even with the salad, of course, the dressing of the salad, the vinaigrette comes through just nicely. Give us some feedback. Look us up on Facebook. Click like if you like the dish, and if you want any ideas, please send us some emails. Thank you very much. Giuseppe signing out. Arrivederci, buon appetito.